Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Ondo polls. Don't test our will to act. IGP warns politicians, voters. I mean, it's about time the police stands up to their responsibility and to their work. It is hard time they take their place so that the society, people can, believe in them and believe that they have the opportunity to be able to rule and to not to rule per se, but to instill security, to encourage people in this light and to make sure that, our society is safe. Take for instance, election is around the corner, and we see, which has become like a norm in Nigeria, where people who are not supposed to be having anything to do with this whole process will go there, steal ballot boxes, cause confusion, tear the votes of the people, make sure it does not count, and our police, sorry to say, are a big part of it. These same police people are the ones who will be paid, and they will even perpetrate or carry out the act themselves. So what are we talking about? It is high time we get into the reality of the truth of the matter, that people are beginning to watch, and if they are not comfortable, they will not, depend on the police, who is supposed to be a security agency that's supposed to help Nigerians feel secure and safe. Because over time, again and again, the security agencies of the country have not stand up to their responsibility. I've not given the people enough assurance for them to say, okay, we trust your judgment as a people, as a country, to be able to do this or that or that. So this is what we are talking about. This is why we are saying this is what it is. We need to rise up, and the police is saying don't doubt us at all. Let's get into the news and get all the details. The Inspector General of Police, Muhammadu Adamu, has cautioned politicians and the electorates in Edo and Ondo states against threatening the nation's democracy and security during the forthcoming governorship election, holding on September the 19th and October the 10th, respectively, in both states. He said, anyone who attempts to test the will of the security forces will be identified and brought to justice, regardless of his political learning. Addressing about 79 police mobile forces squad commanders at the meeting in Abuja on Monday, the IG reiterated his pledge to ensure the level playing field for all contestants candidates during the polls, adding that the force will be professional and neutral. He informed the officers that the details of their deployment and roles would form part of the discussion at the meeting. He said, I strongly warn all political gladiators and giants and the electorate in Edo and Ondo states to suit to all their electoral and activities that they want to disrupt any form of peace. I affirm that anyone, regardless of his or her political position, that attempt to test our will by threatening our democracy value and national security on account of his or her electoral interests will be promptly identified, isolated, and brought to the desired justice. While revealing the internal security threats and re-evaluation police strategy, Adamu commended the PMF commanders for their crucial roles in tackling the challenges, particularly in the Northeast, where PMF operatives are fighting alongside the military against the insurgents and bandits. Don't go to the Northeast. Go to the what's it called, Southern Kaduna. Don't just go. Start from there. That's where the thing is hitting now. For those of you who are deployed on this assignment, I must warn you to ensure that you operate strictly within the directives of the Electoral Acts, exhibit high level of professionalism, be non-partial, and embrace a civic organization orientation to electorate, Adamu administered. He knocked the commanders for disobeying the orders and directives on illegal checkpoints and duties, noting that they would be held liable for any misconduct of the personnel, adding that this could attract serious disciplinary action, including removal from the police command altogether. Finally, somebody is speaking. We hope it is true, not just words of mouth. Talk, they say, is cheap. Actualizing and actually going through the process is what we need. Nigerians, wake up. Security operative in these countries are those that, people should, have a bit of confidence in, that they are sure that these people are going to be watching the country in terms of security without fear or favor. But apparently what we are seeing is that some persons have consistently and constantly, infiltrate into the security system and using it to their bid at their will, and nobody is saying anything. Well, Mr. Damu is saying to the police that they should come out in a free, fair place, which I want to say that should be a good place. That should be what should be. It's not supposed to be like we are begging you to have that level of confidence in you guys. The security operatives should be showing to Nigerians that they have what it takes, the capacity to, to guard the nation. It's just a very big shame that constantly what we have seen in this country is that, the security operative have rather allowed themselves to be manipulated and to be used by a few people who, you see, haven't got anything to offer this country than their own selfish desires and themselves. The security operative of this country should be separated from government, in the sense that government should not be the determinant of somebody working, but because this person is not working for them, they begin to exercise the person, or to make it look like these persons are not, Nigerians, or, they take them out of the way and put those that are loyal to them. This is not what it's supposed to be. Nigerians, we need to wake up. It is the 21st century. If we keep quiet and allow this evil that is going on constantly to continue, we are not doing ourselves any good. We're actually doing ourselves a disservice. That's why we are calling on every Nigerian, wake up. Wake up and let us stand up for what is right. It's high time we let them know that we know what we are doing. We are a people and we know exactly what is going on, and we cannot allow them to continue to infiltrate on our fundamental human right. This is our human right. This is our position, and we need to stand up for what is right. We cannot afford to allow them to manipulate us, or to constantly, do what they feel like, or just lead the country anyhow, with nobody, speaking into what is actually going on in this country. We are saying to everyone, you need to rise up. It's time for us to rise up. It's time for us to come on board and say no to injustice, no to anything and everything that will not allow us as a people, as a country, to move forward. And that time is now. You see, that time is now. That's what I want to say. Please let your voice be heard. Let us work together as one. Let us come together as one Nigeria. Let us come together. Let's not allow for use people to continue to use us, to allow us to be just manipulated. This is wrong and very wrong. We need to get up and we need to rise up even now. Anyway, guys, what do you think? Leave us a comment. Bye for now.